All right, so we're going to do a past, present, and future for Aquarius. A past, present, and future for Aquarius. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take 3 cards for each of the time periods. 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present, and 3 cards for the future into. All right, for the past, a lot of Gemini energy there, Pisces energy as well. Present, wow, the past is in the present, that's interesting. And future. Interesting. All right. So what we're going to do, just going to put these aside, and we're going to bring the past forward. All right. So that's the present. Here's the future. Present. What we'll do is we'll just, there, so it's chronological, present, future, and here is the past. So we have Sun in Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini, and Mars in Pisces. So I think in the past there was love with the 10 of Cups. There was very deep love. I also think that with the 8 of Swords, notice how the moon is kind of controlling, kind of connecting with her mind. So Jupiter in Gemini, this card, the 8 of Swords, is all about thought that is sort of, well, it's called Lord of Shortened Force, but thought is really interfering with someone's ability to feel secure and confident. The thought is scattered, it's confused, and that person usually is facing difficulties or restrictions because of thought that is negative and that is being expanded upon, and really there's nothing that to worry about. So what could be, well, I'm not saying there wasn't anything to worry about in the past, but this person may have had some mind control over you, and because of that, this relationship, this person may have been able to hurt you as well. In the 10 of Swords, that person is, it's almost like they're trapped in a box, and then these, these nails or whatever they are, or swords, were sort of thrust into the box. But that person managed not to get seriously hurt. None of the major organs were, well, it doesn't look like it anyway. But there was hurt. There was hurt. So I believe that somebody had the ability to hurt you simply because they might have spun some sort of illusion, or you may have just been feeling not very confident, but it was because of some kind of mental confusion. And with the moon there, in the 8 of Swords, connecting with her mind, it could be because somebody was being deceptive, trying to sort of control you through your emotions and your mind. All right, so somebody I feel had the ability to keep you boxed in, and at the same time, they were in love with you, you were in love with them, but this might have been not very comfortable while there was a lot of love, there were also times of where this person could really hurt you and probably did. But they were using some form of mental manipulation to make you feel insecure and to keep you stuck. And it's all through the mind, all right? With the eights, there's an idea of repetition. So somebody might have been repeatedly gaslighting you, or, repeatedly ghosting you, or repeatedly just these jabs, that you see in the Ten of Swords. But I think with the Ten of Cups, where that man, he's missing a limb. This person might have hurt themselves by hurting you, or maybe they weren't human. I noticed that in the Ten of Cups in this card, there's something a little bit eerie about the baby on the man's shoulder. That baby is holding up a coin. I know you can't see it very well, but that's actually a coin. And there are clubs. There's a child who's in front of the woman who's carrying a club. She's got her hand adoringly on the man's face, but where is his other arm? He simply turned toward her, and you can't really tell what's going on there in that Ten of Cups. Anyway, so here's the present. Now, for some reason in the present moment, you are not under any mental restrictions. You're actually in the energy of the High Priestess, and you're looking at the past, and you're realizing that something was all a show, and you're kind of looking at a play that's being put on, and there's someone who is, there's two actors there, and one of them is the devil. So I think that at the present moment, and your person, by the way, the King of Wands, if that's your person, there's somebody in the King of Wands mode that wants to go right back to the past. They want, in the present moment, they're thinking that they can have that back again. But you are looking at the past, and you're looking rather horrified. You're also looking at the King of Wands, and I believe that you're seeing the King of Wands as a puppet, and the puppet that you're looking at, I think, is the devil. So for some reason, at the present moment, you know that something was all a show, that something about the past wasn't real, that there were people watching. It's, you have total utter mastery here over truth, and you've gotten it by your own intuition. It looks like the way that you have your arms folded over in a sort of in a cross over your chest. It looks like you do not want to go back into the past. You may be keeping very silent about what you know, but you seem to know everything. At the moment, the High Priestess has all the information about the past, the present, and what can be. You've also grown some wings. So anyway, it looks like at the present moment, somebody thinks that they can go right back to where they were with you. They're very enthused about this. They're looking at their club. Okay, they're looking at the wand and they're smiling. So there's also I do not think those are children. Those are little creatures around the King of Wands. These could be that person's friends, or people that these could be entities that this person. It just looks like this person has a lot of attachments that are unhealthy. All right, now, so I don't know what you're thinking, but what you are aware of everything. You're aware that something was all a show in the past. You're aware of who you were dealing with, and you're aware of what's coming toward you. Now let's have a look at the future. By the way, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Sagittarius. And in the past, we had Gemini and Pisces energy. All right, let's go to the future. All right, so in the future, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which can be a card associated with Sagittarius or Pisces, the Emperor, which is associated with Aries, and the Strength card, which is associated with Leo. But notice how the Strength card in this deck, as in the Tarot de Marseille, swaps positions with the Justice card. Strength is number 11 in this. So there's some kind of justice that's being doled out. And I think that what these three cards are telling us, first of all, something, so this is in the future, something about the Wheel of Fortune there tells me that somebody is shocked that they have to face some consequences for their actions. The Emperor, who is in the middle position there, I do not think that that person was showed up yet in this reading. That person, I think, is someone who is new, who will be new in your life. But this person is going to dole out a little justice. This person is looking at how you were treated in the past. And also somebody, and this may not be on a romantic level, somebody is getting a nasty surprise in the future. Somebody is being forced to own up to something that they did to you. They did not expect this, and this could be a real horror for this person, because it looks like it could be somebody in a position of power, because the only person above them is this Emperor. Now, and I believe that devil that the Emperor has the stake through is this person that was, whoever this person was, who was putting on some kind of a show, making a show out of you, maybe laughing, having people laugh at this show. That person is really going to have to face consequences. I believe what we're going to do here is we're going to get a card to clarify, okay? All right, so can we clarify the future, please? Wow, guys. The Lovers. Woohoo! Holy moly. By the way, on the bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Well, something really amazing is happening. That could be you and the Emperor. There's some kind of correct spiritual choice that's being made here. You can't go wrong with the Lovers here. There is passion, love, romance in the future, the right spiritual choice. By the way, I just realized that I could get dinged here because of the nudity in these cards. On the Priska channel, we got a 7-day suspension because of some of the nudity in the tarot cards. I appealed it and they wouldn't budge on it. So anyway, this deck is particularly bad for that. I might blur it a little. Let me just put that away for a moment and see if we can get a chakra card to give us. Is there any other little hint that we could have about what this Lovers is? The only illusion is separation. Well. And at the bottom of the deck, connection. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. Well, maybe, the only illusion is separation, separation being separate from God, or perhaps if you feel like your person, isn't coming in, the way that you could interpret that is that they are already here. You just can't see them yet, so they're here. It's an illusion because if we rely on our five senses, we think that the only thing that's here is what we're seeing, but this person is, in fact, living at this very moment, right now. The only illusion is separation. They're here, you just can't see them. It's the illusion of the 3D. So you may feel this coming in. This is definitely a lover's connection. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. This is a beautiful, beautiful, there is the Holy Trinity, the threefold flame. Anyway, let me know what you think, Aquarius, and look forward to that beautiful Emperor coming in the future. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.